Hello, darlings. It's nice to have you again. You're welcome to today's class. The lesson before us is on the topic food crops and cash crops. So I want you to relax yourself, get your writing materials, and listen carefully as we go through the lesson. Now, first of all, I would want us to know what the meaning of crop is. Crops are plants grown on the farmland. Crops are plants grown on a farmland. Now, plants are grouped into two. We have two groups of crops or plants, and they are 1. Food crops, 2. Cash crops. Now, what are food crops? These are crops that are grown to be eaten. Food crops are crops that are grown to be eaten. Food crops are crops that the farmer may plant on a small piece of farm or as the garden at the back of the house. Crops planted can be pepper, tomatoes, vegetables, yam, etc. So food crops are crops that are grown to be eaten. Now we're going to look at some examples. The first one we have here is corn. Corn is also known as maize. You can see the picture of the corn here. See how fresh it is. So this is one type of food crops. Now we also have another one here. Yam. Yam is also another type of food crops, and when we eat this, it gives us carbohydrates. This is also another beans. Beans gives us protein. You can see the picture of it. Now, other food crops are millets, potatoes, vegetables, tomatoes, okra, etc. Don't forget that food crops are crops grown to be eaten. Now, the next we have is cash crop. Let's talk about cash crops. Now, what are cash crops? Cash crops are crops that are grown to be sold. Cash crops are crops that are grown to be sold. Now, in this scenario, the farmer has a big piece of land, a very large piece of land, and he plants crops that will be sold. The main purpose of him planting this crop is to sell them, unlike the first one, which are food crops that are meant to be eaten. This is meant for sales. So cash crop, just as the name implies, cash crops are crops that are grown to be sold. Now, examples of this crop, we have cassava. You can see the picture of cassava here. Cassava can be processed. It can give us gari. It can give us starch, etc. So this is the picture of a cassava. Now, the next we have on cash crop is groundnut. Groundnut is grown to be sold. Okay, you can see it, the picture here. Then we also have rubber, and we also have cocoa. You can see the cocoa and the cocoa seeds there. Now, why do we need food and cash crops in the society? 1, it makes food to be available in the society. So when there are food crops and cash crops, food will be available in the society. Then also it makes us to stay alive. Like we know, food helps us to stay alive. So with crops around, different types of crops around, we will be able to stay alive. Then also it generates income to the farmer, most especially the cash crops. After they have been harvested and sold, it gives income to the farmer. When I say income, it means money. Okay, So now that we know what food and cash crop means, let's answer these interactive questions. The first interactive question I have here says, dash crops are grown to be eaten. Dash crops are grown to be eaten. A. Cash. B. Food. C. Forest. A. Cash crop. B. Food crop. C. Forest crop. The answer here is B. Food crops. Food crops are grown to be eaten. Then the next we have here is, cash crop generates dash to the farmer. Cash crop generates dash to the farmer. A. Stress. B. Income. C. Seeds. The right option here is B. Income. So with this, I believe you now understand what cash crop and food crops are. Now your assignment. Answer the questions on exercise 11, page 12, number 1 to 3 at the back of your textbook. When you are done, take a picture of it and upload it on the portal for marking. See you in the next class. Bye.